Aries, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes, here to give you your reading. Readings are timeless. If you found the message or the message found you, there is something in here for you, love, or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a note. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments, all right? Love you too. Aries, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth, my love, okay? It's all energy. You're going to hear me use the terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer, pay that no mind. Feel the energy. And remember, roles can always be reversed. We're going to pull some energy from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Aries, please. Thank you. Ah, the path, my love. Yes. And boundaries. Okay. Number 8 for the numerology studiers. Number 12 at the bottom of the deck. So talking about the path, you're talking about being at the precipice of a brand new beginning, okay? But unfortunately, it's a path that's going to be requiring some solidarity, requiring for you to separate yourself from the masses because it's a singular path. You know, what God has for you is for you kind of thing, all right? As you can see, with this ladder here, it's not made for more than one person because the closer it gets to the top, the more narrow it becomes. But the opening, the portal, the new life, the new experience, the new next cycle, let's say it like that, new cycle of life, you know, has great opportunity. You know, the light is coming in, okay? The light is starting to, the sun is starting to rise, so to speak, getting you out of this moon energy or this dark energy here, where you might feel like you're kind of in a place where you have no place to plant or no place to ground, you know, no good fertile, what do you call it? Soil, things like that. No good fertile. Shut up, y'all. Love you. All right. But let me just take my mistake into account. Fertile energy is, it births life-changing events, okay? It's not always about, you know, procreating, having a baby with fertility. You know, fertile energy for tarot just means that it's an energy source that births life-changing events, such as Empress energy. Ace of Wands energy is very fertile. Who else is fertile? Well, you get the point. All right, let's keep it moving. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. You know, I think that, Aries, you have protected yourself so well that you kind of, now this makes sense. You've protected yourself or shielded yourself or put your boundary walls up so high that now you can't get over. You know what I mean? You built the wall, but you forgot to build a door. That kind of thing. You know, that's kind of how this feels. Oh, let me turn this off. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Here, you built the wall, my loves, but you kind of forgot to put a door in, you know, maybe. At the bottom of the deck with boundaries, it kind of talks about not just protecting yourself. You know, remember, boundaries, people do put up walls to protect themselves, protect their things that they hold dear, you know. For some of you, it just might be peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, of course, physical protection, just a peace of mind, you know. I just feel like she just seems very uncomfortable in the space that she's created, to me. I mean, you guys take a look at it. Maybe the bubble is too small, you know, it just doesn't look very comfortable. Now, I do like the fact that underneath is pleasure because there's a burst here. So it seems to be that maybe you're going to start letting down those boundaries a bit and having a little bit of exploration with spontaneity, kind of like how you used to. You know, that passion in you, that fire energy that you have, is spontaneous and whimsical and fun, and you know, it's just like, let's go. You know, Aries, you're supposed to be the party starter, but lately I just feel like you guys have been on chill, you know. And I think that possibly the new path through this portal would be the lowering of these boundaries a bit, so that you can experience some fun, you know, and the pleasures of life. You can still work hard and play hard, right? All right, let's put a spread down. We're going to use light seers for you today. Center energy, please, for Aries. Center energy, please, for Aries. Ah, hello. We have a Wheel of Fortune and a Nine of Cups. I like it. See, you're getting what I'm saying here, Aries. I think you're about to make some changes. You're going to tweak some things. That's going to allow you a bit more freedom, a bit more experiences, you know, a bit more happiness, a bit more joy. You know, I think you're ready. I think you're ready to just make some, but it's a tweaking. You know, you got to turn this wheel a little bit towards, you know, what you want. Okay, Nine of Cups energy being what you want. Now, normally I would mention that, actually I'll still mention it, but it doesn't feel like it from you. Nine of Cups energy can sometimes represent selfishness, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want to say it like that. Like emotionally selfish, somebody that doesn't share, you know, their emotions or things like that. I don't think that applies to you, or if it did, you know, that's what you're going to be tweaking, because it doesn't feel like that at all. You know, I just need to mention the energy of the cards here. I think that through this path, through this portal, through this doorway, when you take this step and climb this ladder, you're going to that's the tweak, you know, and the experience will be awesome. Crown the energy, please, for Aries. Now I have a Page of Swords. I want to leave it like that. Only because it's torn, and I know you can't, to me. Page of Swords, I'm getting some stalkerish kind of energy here. Somebody might be checking your social media, or inquiring about you. You know, did you talk to Aries? Did you talk to Aries? That's kind of how that feels in the upright. In the reverse, it feels like like a miscommunication, or a lack of communication, lost communication, something like that. I'm telling you, I can literally see the card torn. So take that however it resonates with you, okay? Overall, generally, you know, the Page of Swords can also represent seeking knowledge, looking into information, also creating some communication, very small, you know, nothing significant, text, call, you know, hey, what's up, how you doing, kind of thing. So you may be, your new energy may be kind of sparking for you to reach out, okay? Or your new energy is going to attract someone that that's going to call in somebody that may reach out to you, if that makes sense. Okay, let's undermine what's going on. All right, Seven of Swords, deceit. All right, so undermining you is Seven of Swords. Air energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Guys, I try to remember to call the signs. Half the time I don't. Don't get caught up on it. I want you to really feel the energy, okay? Anybody has the ability to embody any sign at any time. Never forget that. So don't get caught up on the signs. Feel the energy, okay? Now, Seven of Swords talks about air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is deceit, because it's not completely open, honest, and forefront with all the information at hand. So what's undermining you right now is either something you're not completely exposing, or being exposed to you. Seven of Swords, he would own two but hide five. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did this and this, but you don't need to know all that. That don't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, okay? This can also be a self-deceit. I have to mention that as well. Seven of Swords is where you kind of like maybe... let's talk about accountability. You know, it could be a feeling of, you know, well, that's not my fault. That wasn't my fault. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't start that. That kind of thing, you know. So it can mention that maybe the energy that maybe slows you down is maybe that thought of trying to stand in the grace or umbrella of innocence, and it's not completely true. Okay, I gotta say it, Aries. I love you, so you know I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right. Where's this coming from, please, for Aries? Hangman, Piscean energy. You know, this is, to be honest, you know, being stuck. You know, having one. You know, the Hangman talks about a broader perspective. Seeing things from a different angle, that kind of thing. It doesn't feel like that to me. This Hangman literally feels to me like stuck, like as if you were in an energy stuck one way and it was like your way or the highway kind of thing. It was almost as if you weren't, how can I say this? It's almost as if it wasn't with malicious intent, or you didn't mean to. You didn't maybe realize that you didn't see both sides of the story, or, you know, didn't see the whole picture, you didn't see something that was right in front of your face, Aries. I'm gonna tell you the truth now. It was right in front of your face. That's kind of like how this Hangman is coming off to me. Yeah, I stand by that energy. But now you do. How about that? Now you do. I don't know what happened between the Hangman and this wheel, or the Hangman and this path, but there has been some type of transition. This, you know what? You're right. Okay. So can I go in between there, please? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. You saw worth and value. God darn. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I love my squad. Yeah, so in between this Hangman, you were kind of stuck in one way, or saw things one way, or whatever the case was. And then you started to see worth and value in things that, in other things that you didn't maybe see before, you know? So if worth and value for you was like a six-figure job, now you know the importance of a peaceful home as opposed to just the finance, or vice versa, you know, however this resonates with you. But something represented Queen of Pentacles energy, and it changed everything. Now, talking about this energy, we're talking about a nurturing, grounded, loyal, regal energy, okay? This is, the Queen is an investor. She definitely plants in fertile ground because she's thinking about the future. You know, she's an investor, all right? And you can trust it. You know, she's a trustworthy source. All right. So something happened from Hangman that allowed you to embrace, notice, or somebody saw in you, you know, this energy, which started to tweak things. Okay, I got to make some changes here so that I can be happy. You know, where's this going for Aries, please? Future energy. Hello. All right. You see that? Queen of Cups. I love it. I love the love. Queen of Cups love feels so good, guys. I'm telling you. It's like, how can I describe it? For me personally, the Queen of Cups energy, the love and nurturing of it, it feels to me like grandmom's breasts, you know, my Nana's hug. You know, it was just so safe and warm and tight, you know, and that's what her energy feels like to me. And that love that you're either getting ready to start embracing, I think you're going to apply to yourself. Like, you're going to really start loving on yourself and hugging yourself and reassuring yourself that you are safe, you are good, you are worthy. There's also spiritual elevation here with this Queen of Cups because she's highly intuitive. and wide open to receive, you know, heavy, heavy, heavy channeling. Oh, King of Wands at the bottom. Come on, Aries, if you coming. Yeah. Oh, with a King of... What? Let me borrow $1. Yes, my love. Yes. See, this king is coming to mirror this queen. Yes. Yes. So for some of you, there's a divine counterpart here. Excuse me. With the Hierophant, definitely, because this is a married couple, King and Queen of Pentacle. Hierophant energy does represent marriage, but it looks like, you know, you're going to boss up and just pursue what's for you, you know, period. Why? Because you know that it exists. You, even if you haven't been living your life like maybe the way you were raised, or, you know, in your culture or your beliefs or what have you, you still know it's something brought you back and saying, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I know better than this. That's what Hierophant energy represents. It also can represent school, if you're going to pursue that, maybe higher education, church, you know, counseling. I have to mention that, like your preacher, bishop, you know, or even just a hierarchy of the family, the big mama, the Uncle Earl, you know, whoever that is, for guidance, okay, and grounding and example, you know what I mean? See, it's the Hierophant is showing you, this is the crazy thing, if you take notice, the Hierophant shows you, brings you back to the ground from which you came, but shows you the path into light, you know, the path into your destiny, the path into your purpose, which is the same thing that the Queen of the Moon Oracle gave you, the path, okay? Same energy. I'm just saying. And what happens when you go through the path? The mother-loving boomstick. Hello? Pom-pom stick, if that's what you want to call it, because it don't matter to me. You know, I don't discriminate. Come on, Aries. Yes. New life, new beginnings, new passion, creative endeavors exploding in your life. You know, fertile energy. We were just talking about that. Birthing life-changing events. That's the Ace of Mother-Loving Wands. That's what that love that brings to you. And it might be love, because here's the Two of Cups. It just might be, to be honest, you finally connecting with yourself. I ain't gonna lie, because, yeah, for a lot of you, it's not about love right now. It's about Aries and Aries. You know what I'm saying? Your old Aries life, your new Aries life, you know, and how to intertwine them so in a peaceful, balanced way. You know, and that freedom is peace beyond understanding. It's unsurpassed. You know, with Judgment here, it's like, finally, I feel like myself, or I feel like I should feel, even though there might be some hurt, you know what I mean? And you're realizing it's not because of, I just stood there and let somebody, you know, stab me in the back 10,000 times. It was basically because I honestly didn't want to take this blindfold off and face what was right in front of my face. You know, Two of Swords energy, she blindfolds herself. I'm just saying. But this is what I was talking about with that Hangman. You know, it was just some things you couldn't see that were like right there, you know, for whatever reason. All right. But the King of Swords here is showing you the hard truth. And that's what King of Swords energy gives, the hard truth. I'm not going to lie. Now, Queen of Swords, she might, you know, cut you a little bit and then kiss it and make it better. But the King, yeah, that's a hard truth. But this hard truth catapults you into wherever you were supposed to go with this Chariot, Cancerian energy here. This is a divine transportation, divine movement in your life, taking you right into Sagittarian energy with this Temperance, divine timing, healing, balance, understanding, spiritual assistance on what? On everything that you felt like you were separated from or people didn't understand about you. You understand? So you took this information and you tossed it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because it seems like the struggle has not been life itself. It's kind of like, how do I live my new life to the fullest and best of its ability and release my old ways of thinking because of the whatever damage that had been caused? How do you do that? You tap in. High Priestess energy. I apologize. The landscapers are outside messing with the grass. Guys, if you hear all that noise. But you tap in. High Priestess energy. Okay. High Priestess, you know, she knows, she channels, and she's open to receive, you know, but in order for her to do that, she had to get into a place where she, number one, separated herself from the masses, because this is a loner energy, and clear her mind, clear her thoughts, clear anything that may have been blocking whatever God was trying to give you. You were getting rid of it. You know what I mean? And then what happened? You know, Knight of Swords energy, now you're ready to talk. Let's talk about what makes me happy. Let's talk about things I didn't notice before, because now the sun is putting light on things that were in the dark. But that was that Queen of Pentacles energy. This light came on and you saw worth and value in somebody, something, or yourself that's now causing you to make these changes. And I love it. Enjoy your new life. Embrace it. Embrace it. I love it. I mean, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. It's just goodness, goodness, and greatness. Aries, I'm going to leave this here. I love you guys so, so, so much. Please, thumbs up. Subscribe, make sure you're notified of future readings, okay? But if this isn't your reading, it's okay. Check your moon and rising. Just don't take the energy with you. Leave it here for another Aries, okay? Collectively, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.